guys, today we're going to be talking about ways that student athletes have been affected by the worldwide pandemic COVID-19. I'm Destiny.
I'm Gabby.
And I'm Maddie. This pandemic has honestly affected everybody worldwide, not only students, teachers, and families, as well as many healthcare workers who have had to work around the clock. But students who are very inclined athletically have been affected in a tremendous way because not many of them are getting a chance to receive scholarships, or many of their scholarships have been taken away.
A lot of athletes have trained their whole life for this one sport and had, a dream that they really wanted to accomplish. And because of this pandemic, unfortunately, their dreams have been cut short. What's going on right now is that at least the majority of athletes affected were baseball and basketball because their season would be going on right now. Their recruitments weren't able to happen because most recruiters couldn't go out to games since there weren't so many. For the most part, recruiters tend to go to playoff games and the seasons never made it there. Many athletes who were expecting to be recruited or even had offers already on the table were not able to commit, and most colleges are not taking their commitments now.
Which, even though we can't control this pandemic and things that have been going on around us, it is extremely unfair, and if I was in their position, I wouldn't know how to feel because I know it'd be something that I've been working so hard for, to get a scholarship, to be successful, to be in an actual, big league. So I personally wouldn't know how to feel.
But in a way, you can look at it kind of as a positive way, because then they can just better themselves through this time. And then when they do go to the college and they follow the career that they want to do with the sports, then you never know if someone else from a different college is actually looking for them for recruitment and will make them an offer that will be good for them. So.
That's a great way to look at it, Gabby. Actually, it's also positive because there is still travel leagues, and with those travel leagues, or they call them divisions, they can still play for their age group, and recruiters can find them there. I'm sure that recruiters will work in some way or another to help these athletes because they still need players for their team. Although, I heard that the National Collegiate Athletic Association, also known as the NCAA, they have also canceled their seasons. Therefore, most of their seniors are staying behind and no positions are opening up.
Which is honestly a good thing because it gives them an opportunity for new people to come in, get the experience that, they couldn't get due to this pandemic.
Overall, it's just a way to look at it, you never know what happens in life in a blink of an eye. So, maybe if this whole sports thing was their first career, maybe they have something out now to look different forward to in a different career if they want to try and do that, if the sports doesn't go their way. So,
It's really important to always have a plan B, and
yes.
I think that this is really going to open up student athletes' eyes to that plan B.
Yes.
And it's honestly a good way to look at things because at the end of the day it could be much worse. Like Destiny said, it opens your eyes because at the end of the day, a lot of people have it worse right now, so you're honestly being grateful for the way that you have it, and you get to stay home and stay safe with your family rather than going around in the risk of
This is a really great time to, appreciate the fact that we have things that can help us financially, such as FAFSA, which is government financial aid provided to students. The hardest part about this is those out-of-state tuitions, because in-state we have things like Bright Futures, we have Florida Prepaid and stuff like that a lot of students have. Bright Futures is a scholarship, so a lot of students have been able to gain that, and Florida Prepaid is something that parents do for you. So a lot of students have the opportunity because their parents did that for them when they were babies. But it's a really great time to be appreciative of that money that the government can help us with, and to really think about your life before you take your next step, because student debt is a thing, student loans are a thing, and it's a great time to be open-minded to every option that you have.
Yes. And like Gabby said before, you could take this time to better yourself. Maybe create a highlight reel that you already had to have that, prepare that for the future.
And try and send it to like colleges and stuff, because you never know.
You can still maybe reach out to them, and maybe they're willing to see your highlight reels and not see you in person in games, but see something from before, and you can let them know that you're practicing to improve for the future.
It's been really inspiring to me to see these student athletes, still training so hard at home, working their stamina, resistance training. Thankfully, it's been super hot outside, so they've been able to really break that sweat. No pain, no gain. So it's been really inspiring and really great to see that. And I hope that these student athletes are able to persevere past this setback and come back with a major comeback. And yeah, I think that, there's many ways to look at this. We can, be very positive or be very negative, and that's a sucky situation. But there is a positive side, and who's to say that these athletes can't go get their AA and then play for a bigger school for their bachelor's, and that's 2 years. That's 2 years that they can play. There's so many options and there's so many opportunities, and I'm sure that these super determined student athletes will find a way around this very sad time.
This goes to show that you can never take things for granted, and you should always have a backup plan, because you never know how things are going to go for you.
At the end of the day, if you're like really determined, then it shouldn't stop you. So
Yeah.
I think that where there's a will, there's a way, and when every door closes, a window opens.
Yes.
So there's going to be a comeback from this, and I'm very excited to see what these student athletes can create and do in their futures.
Yes, agreed.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that you learned something new, and have a great day.